Every day since the Animal Crossing Direct, I've been asked what my favorite new features that are coming in the free DLC, as well as the Happy Home Paradise expansion. And I'm really bad at picking favorites, so I figured today I would actually do a tier list. So I went through both of the trailers, and I picked out every single thing that's coming in both of the updates, and we're going to rank them from best to worst. I've never done one of these before, but I really do hope you all enjoy it. I was going to do an Animal Crossing new villager tier list. If y'all want to see that, feel free to let me know in the comments below or slap that like button. But yeah, I've got everything, nice little pictures here that we can rank. Now we've got S, A, B, C, D, E, and F. I highly doubt, because I'm really excited for everything, that anything is going to end up all the way down here, but I added them in just for the funsies of it. So the first thing, we've got Rooster here, and the Roost. Now, the Roost and Rooster, they're kind of cool, but I wouldn't put them in S tier because, I mean, really, the only time you're going to be using them is if you want to hang out with your villagers, but there's better options for that now with the Happy Home Paradise DLC. You can hang out with friends there, which I don't think we'll be able to really do in the Paradise DLC, so it's not S, it's not A. I would say maybe it's B because we don't seem to have very many features that's coming with it. While we were all excited for Brewster, I'm going to put it as a B. I think, because I think there's things that are better than that in the game. Like this, being able to have your villagers invite you to their house to hang out, but then also try and come to your house to hang out with you. I think that's fantastic. It's something that we've needed in the game for a while, helps the villagers feel more alive. So I'm going to put that in the S tier, because anything that makes the villagers feel like a little bit more interactive and stuff like that, I think is really, really great for the game. So, we've got setting an accent wall. This seems really small, but as I've been trying to decorate my house a little bit, I don't know if I would place it as S tier because there's some things better than that. I would set it as A tier just because it's going to help us decorate not only our houses, but our villager houses and literally everything else in the game a little bit better. More bridges and inclines. I think, it's not a huge feature, so I'm going to put it as B. Highly needed, but not amazing, I mean, it is amazing, but it's not as amazing. Getting skinny is what I've called this. So fitting into tight spaces. I'm going to put that in the S tier because we really like to fill up our houses, and being able to actually navigate those houses now, I like it. I think it's pretty great. Harv's Island. This is one I don't know. Like we've got Tortimer here and some other things. Oh, kitten, get off the mixer. I'm trying to record here. Make sure to hit that like button for the fur babies. They're terrorizing everything. So this image represents everything that's being added to Harv's Island. So all of the new shops, the new haircut features and stuff like that. I'm going to put that as an A because it's going to be really nice to be able to have additional shops. And I don't know if we're going to be able to purchase new things there, but regardless, I think it's pretty great. So Captain, I'm putting Captain as S tier because we're going to be getting new islands, and there's actually a lot more to this than I think we've even realized, because these islands that we're going to be going to, they're going to be in different seasons, they're going to be in different times of day, which means we won't have to time travel, and it makes it a more interesting way to catch off-season bugs and fish than just, changing the time of day or traveling to a new season on your Switch. You can now do it with Captain. I think that's amazing, so S tier. Froggy Chair. F for farts. I'm just kidding. I know y'all are gonna frickin' light me up like a Christmas tree if I put Froggy Chair in the F tier. But Froggy Chair when he's sitting in it farts, so we'll put Froggy Chair up there. New amiibos. So this is new villagers too. So not only new amiibos, but new villagers. The new villagers, I don't know if they're gonna be in the game. I believe they're going to be in the game, and then I would put it in an S tier because I love the new villagers. I think they're great. If they're limited to only amiibos, I'm going to bring this all the way down to a D. So it's either S or D depending on how the villagers are going to be released in the game. I'm preemptively putting in S tier because I personally believe we're going to be able to find them on islands. So I'm going to leave that as S tier because I want that space squirrel. Now, first person camera mode. I think this is going to really add to the way that we can interact with islands, whether we're doing tours or running around our own island. So new camera mode, I'm going to put as an A because I really like it, although it looks a little wonky. I don't know. Let's see here. What do we got down here? We have got the new stretching. Not a big feature. I know a lot of people are going to like it, but I foresee myself maybe only using it once or twice. So I'm going to put it all the way down to C. That's not to say I don't like it, but there's better features coming, you know? Let's see here. New fences. Now, this is encompassing new fences, but also fence customization. So I'm going to put that as an A. It could be an S tier, but we haven't seen all the fence customization stuff yet. So I'm going to leave it at an A tier. I think that's pretty fair. I like that. We have got the ability... Oh, being able to have multiple villagers in a single happy home paradise. So that means roommates. And I think that's pretty cool because that ups the amount of villagers we can have to like 98 villagers on our happy home paradise area. I'm going to put this as an A because we have partitions and stuff now, which I think is pretty cool. A lot of stuff going into the S and A. I told you, this is why I'm so bad at picking favorites. New housing exteriors. There's some really cool ones. We don't know for sure if we'll be able to change the exterior of our villagers' houses. I think we'll be able to because we're going to be able to have them request. Basically, we're going to be able to force them into allowing us to remodel their house. I'm going to put this as B or A as I think because I really do like the customizations, especially the like the Asian one. Facilities. So this is encompassing, you know, the schools, basically these empty buildings that we're going to be able to build on the Happy Home Paradise Island, where we can fully decorate as a school, a restaurant, a doctor's office, anything like that. But it also adds a ton of new dialogue to our villagers and ways to interact with the villagers as well. That is an S tier feature for me. So next up, we've got the new, I keep wanting to say emojis, but the new reactions that we can have. We didn't get to see all of them. New reactions are great, but are they better than everything else? I'm going to put the new reactions down to C. Unless we get a larger reaction wheel so I can add more to the wheel, then I'd maybe move it up to a B or an A. I don't know why I'm ranking it this low. I think it's because I just see so many things going up into the S and A territory that I'm going to put something down in the C. Oh, the kitten got me. Island ordinances, which means we're going to be able to set a schedule for our villagers to be more active on the island. I think this is going to be pretty nice feature to have, especially if you're trying to raise your influence with to raise your friendship with your villagers or kick them out even. So I'm going to put that as an A. The new Nook Mile items, they're very expensive, but they look amazing. We're going to have gazebos. We're going to have all sorts of new Nook Mile items. Most of us, unless we're starting over, have a ton of Nook Miles, so this is pretty cool. And if we can customize them, even better. I'm going to put them as an A tier. And then we've got polishing. I'm putting polishing as an F. I don't want something else that I have to manage. We can already get cockroaches in our house. Now I'm going to have a dusty, cockroach-ridden house. I'm good. Gyroids. I'm going to put gyroids as B. I personally love gyroids. Oh, so close to being an A, though. But I have so many A's because I'm indecisive. It's really, if I could have like an A-, that's where I would put gyroids. I really like them, but the problem with gyroids is, well, no, I don't think there really is a problem with gyroids. I'm going to put them as A. New KK songs, going as B. Not because I don't like the new KK songs, but because we don't know what all of them are. And then that's more music. You know what? It might be an S class because maybe we'll stop hearing KK bubblegum on every island. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Then we've got increased storage. We can embrace our inner hoarder. I am putting it as a B because... unless we have a better way to sort through our inventory, like maybe being able to do an actual search for a specific item, it's going to be a bloody nightmare to find stuff. Now, on the other hand, external storage, S tier. Not only because we can store stuff while outside, but because we can store things in bulk and we can take things out in bulk. I also like having the ATM outside, so definitely S tier part of the update. Big items, also S tier. There's quite a few really big items that we're going to be able to get in this game, and I absolutely love them. And also, we can put them inside. I didn't even think that was going to be possible, and then I was looking through it, and I was like, man, there's a big old tractor inside. S tier update, hanging stuff. Being able to hang things from ceilings. So we're going to be able to hang lights, shelving, I don't know what else, ceiling fan maybe? Absolutely amazing. Being able to cook. Farming and cooking, S tier. Absolutely. Makes the game more like Stardew Valley. I love Stardew Valley. Told you, there's a lot of things that are going to go up here because they did a amazing job with the stuff that we're getting. Permanent ladders. Not a huge feature, so I'm going to put it under A. I absolutely love it. It would go in S tier, but I think I'm running out of room. I am running out of room. Let's hear it. Being able to change the weather and time, I'm going to put under... I mean, really, it's a whole, like, aesthetic feature for the Happy Home Paradise, and it's really important. I'm going to put under A. Now, this one's going to be a controversial one. Being able to share... So I really like the Happy Home Paradise catalog where you can upload your designs and then you can share them with the world and people can go and tour them easily and people will be able to copy them easily. Now, I would personally put this as S because it increases the community aspect of the game. I absolutely love it, but we know for a fact that there's going to be drama around it. Because there's already been tons of drama around Animal Crossing, where people get really mad when you replicate what they've done. You're giving people inspiration, but people get really mad about it. So we're going to see like multiple of the same things getting uploaded, and there's going to be a lot of drama. Personally, I love the feature, but there's going to be a lot of drama around it. I'm going to put it as a C. Let's see here. Being able to force villagers for us to be able to redecorate their homes, that's definitely going in the S tier, because there's a lot of villagers' homes that we can make so much better. And the fact that we can now do that, absolutely amazing. Now we have the whole Happy Home Paradise redesigning stuff in general. I really like the feature. I feel like it's a little small, though. Like the houses, yeah, we can add rooms and stuff like that. But I didn't see multiple rooms for these. I just saw like one little house room. Now, I may just be misremembering it, but I didn't see any other secondary or third rooms or basement or anything like that. So the houses seem small. The properties seem small. The features that we get from the DLC, amazing. But little limited, at least so far from what we can tell. That might completely change. I'm torn between an A and an S for this. Right now, A and S is tied. Now we've got the new Poke currency as well as the rare items. Now, it says specifically that we can buy items here that might be harder to find on our own island. So that's not to say that we can't get them on our own island, but it'll be a little bit harder. So we can then buy them on the secondary currency. I'm going to put this as a B, mainly because we don't fully know how much money we're going to make, what the item rotation is going to be, and how long it's going to take to get it. But the nice thing about this is you'll have to actually play the DLC to be able to get all of the items, which I like. So I'm going to put it as a B just because we don't know a ton yet. We know enough to be able to rank it, but I'm going to put it as a B, mainly because it doesn't seem like an absolutely necessary feature and it might become obsolete. So yeah. Partitions and countertops, definitely S tier. Changes the game for decorating interiors. Has to go in S tier. The hanging furniture stuff, I'm gonna put in the S tier as well. So hanging lights, the wall things. Wait, I have that twice. I put it in S tier the first time. I put it in S tier the second time. Maybe this was labeled as something different. Okay, it was something different. It was the Paradise furniture because we've got new furniture that's coming for free, and then we've got the new furniture that's coming for the Happy Home Paradise, which looks phenomenal. It's going into the S tier because those new furniture items, we've needed them and they look phenomenal. We've got the free items. We haven't seen a ton of the new ones. I'm going to put these kind of torn between B and A. I like the way it looks, but it's, I don't know, I'll put it as a B. We don't have any D's or E's. You know, I'll put that down to D because it's not a feature I'm really going to use. And it's definitely less as good as these two because this is still like an S or a C. I don't know. Depends on how people handle it. Now, the exterior decorating. This, for me, is an S-tier feature. Being able to have that overhead view when decorating to quickly do it. But there's a small problem with this. One, I don't think we're going to be able to use it at our island. And two, it's going to make decorating go really fast. Like, you're going to pound all this stuff out, and then you're not going to have anything else to decorate unless you go back. I'm going to put it as an A tier feature only because I think we can only use it on the Happy Home Islands. And I'm 90% sure that's the case. Let's see here. So we've got accent walls. Or actually, no, this is being able to use the Able Sisters designs. Now we can wear them and we can use them as wallpapers and on the floors. I think that's a pretty good feature, but we have a lot of other better designs and stuff that I think they're going to be using for wallpapers and floors and clothing. So I'm going to put it as a B. I don't think it's that great. Lighting. Being able to change the ambiance inside of our houses. S tier. Absolutely. And then this. Being able to invite villagers from your island to the Happy Home Paradise. I'm putting that as an S tier because I think personally it's going to be a way that we're going to be able to kick villagers off of our island and open up a spot on our island for new villagers without actually losing all of our hard work. I could be wrong. We could maybe keep them on our island and on the Happy Home Paradise stuff, but I don't think it would duplicate like that. So I think it's a way, it's a feature not only for us to kick off villagers from our island, but also gain a new level of friendship with them. Not like officially a friendship, but we move them to a paradise island that we can build for them. They're going to be able to interact in the facilities, so we'll be able to, you know, see new interactions with the villagers that we love. I think it's a perfect feature. But yeah, that's my tier list. And if there's anything else that you all want to see me rank, feel free to let me know in the comments below.